Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D. So now I bring to you another review in the Star Wars series. This time I bring to you Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith from 2005. Once again directed by George Lucas. This film begins 3 years after the onset of the last movie, The Clone Wars. Well, Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars animated movie, which would come a few years later. Sorry about that. Well, anyway, the Jedi Knights are spread across the galaxy, leading a massive war against the Separatists. The Jedi Council dispatches Obi-Wan Kenobi, once again played by Ewan McGregor, to eliminate the notorious General Grievous, leader of the Separatist army. But meanwhile, Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker grows close to Chancellor Palpatine, the Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. Well, I'm not going to tell that just yet, so I'm going to go on with the review. Before I do, you have 5 seconds to stop this video before I go on with the review. Okay, here we go. That's only in case you haven't seen this, but if you are going on with this video, you've been warned. Anyway, General Grievous has taken Chancellor Palpatine during a space battle over Coruscant. After infiltrating his flagship, the Jedi battle Count Dooku, once again played by Christopher Lee, whom Anakin decapitates at Palpatine's urging. Yes, but Grievous has escaped again. So, Anakin returns and reunites with his wife Padme, who reveals that she is pregnant. While initially excited, Anakin begins to have nightmares of Padme dying in childbirth, and thus becomes desperate to save her at any cost. Well, Palpatine appoints Anakin to Jedi Council as his representative and informant, but however, the Council allows Anakin as a member, but decided not to appoint him to the position of Jedi Master, and was told to spy on him, diminishing Anakin's confidence in the Council. So later he tells Anakin, whose faith in the Council is wavering, with his knowledge of the dark side of the Force, including the power to avert death. Later on, Obi-Wan travels to Otapa, where he takes on General Grievous and destroys him, and Yoda travels to Kashyyyk, the home world of the Wookiees, and that's of course where he gets to meet Chewbacca. Yes, before it was ever a bit of a friendship between Chewie and Han Solo. To defend it from a Separatist invasion, soon Palpatine reveals to Anakin that he is the Sith Lord that the Jedi has been looking for. Yes, known as Darth Sidious. And he knows how to rescue Padme. He reports Palpatine's treachery to Mace Windu, once again played by Samuel L. Jackson, and confronts him with 3 other Jedi Masters, but Palpatine single-handedly slays the 3, but was subdued by Windu, who uses his lightsaber to return Palpatine's Force Lightning, disfiguring him. Fearing that he would lose Padme if Palpatine dies, Anakin betrays Windu and severs his hand, allowing Palpatine to throw him out the window to his death. Though horrified, Anakin pledges himself to Sidious. He just wants to save his wife, and if they work together, they would, manage to do this. And Anakin pledged himself to Palpatine. And the dark voice, this is one of my favorite lines. The Force is strong with you. A powerful Sith Lord you will become. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. So, he then issues Order 66, which commands the clone troopers to betray and kill their commanding Jedi officers, thus sending the Order into near extinction. Meanwhile, the newly christened Sith Lord Vader brings with him a battalion of clone troopers to help kill the remaining Jedi in the temple, including the children in training, otherwise known as younglings. Before traveling to the volcanic planet of Mustafar to slaughter the separatist leaders, Palpatine soon declares himself Emperor before the Galactic Senate, transforming the Republic into the Galactic Empire and declaring the Jedi as traitors. Having survived the chaos, Obi-Wan and Yoda return to Coruscant and learn of what happened. That Anakin has turned to the dark side. He orders Obi-Wan to confront him while he deals with Palpatine. So Obi-Wan informs Padme of Anakin's betrayal. Unfortunately, she doesn't believe him, so she takes a risk in going to Mustafar with Obi-Wan, unbeknownst to her, having snuck aboard her ship. So, anyway, Anakin's took out the separatists, and apparently later on, Padme shows up and he's shocked. He doesn't know why she's here, but told about what Obi-Wan told her. And says that Obi-Wan's trying to turn her against him. Boy. And this really turns into a real heartbreaker. He tells them that he could overthrow the Chancellor and together she and him can rule the galaxy. Do things the way they want. Padme's not thrilled. And she now believes it. That Obi-Wan was right, she said. You changed. I don't want to hear any more about Obi-Wan. The Jedi turned against me. Don't you turn against me. This comes probably one of the popular lines. Another popular line is like, I don't know you anymore. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. Barth kind of goes in tears like, you're going down a path I can't follow. Because of Obi-Wan. It's like, because of what you've done. Just at that moment, Obi-Wan appears. Padme says she loves Anakin. It's like, liar! You are with him. You brought him here to kill me. And apparently, Vader angrily chokes Padme into unconsciousness. It's like, you turned her against me? And it's like, you have done that yourself. Yeah. He tells everything what's going on. He's like, I have brought peace, freedom, justice to my new empire. Obi-Wan's just like, your new empire? It's like, don't make me kill you. And he just explains, gives itself out, and he's like, but Anakin's like, if you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Yes, but Owen says, I will do what I must. You will try, says Anakin, and thus the best part in the movie it starts. The battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin is the best. That's on the volcanic planet of Mustafar. That is really epic and awesome. And it takes a long time, but he managed just to try and get through, and it's like, I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. It's like, I should have known the Jedi was plotting to take over. He's like, but Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. It's like, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. It's like, well, then you are lost. soon Anakin tries to make another attack once Obi-Wan gets to high ground. And soon warns his former people to stand down, and Vader attacks Obi-Wan, takes a chance, severs his legs, and left arm, leaving him at the bank of a lava flow. Picks up his lightsaber. It's like, "You are the chosen one! It was said you were destroyed the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not cover in darkness!" He screams, "I hate you!" Obi-Wan looks back. He's like, "You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you." Then soon he watches in horror as flames consume the fallen Jedi and leaves him for dead. Meanwhile, on Coruscant, Yoda battles Palpatine until their duel reaches a stalemate. Yoda then flees with Bail Organa, while Palpatine, sensing that his apprentice is in danger, travels to Mustafar. Obi-Wan regroups with Yoda on an asteroid. Well, apparently, Padme's alright, but apparently a medical droid tells him that she's completely healthy, but her reasons they can't explain, and they're losing her. So she has lost the will to live. That they had to operate quickly if they were to save the babies. Yes, she was pregnant. She was carrying twins. And before dying, she names them Luke and Leia. Yes, thus giving us Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, which, of course, come into contact with A New Hope, which I'll be reviewing this Thursday, because I'm going to review the two Star Wars anthology stories, Solo first, and then Rogue One. Meanwhile, on Mustafar, Palpatine finds Vader barely alive and brings him to Coruscant, where his mutilated body is treated and covered in a black armored suit. Yeah, and then... So, Obi-Wan and Yoda plan to conceal the twins from the Sith and exile themselves from the Empire. So, Organa would take Leia, and Obi-Wan would take young Luke to Tatooine, to, well, his late father's family. Yes, and he would watch over them. So, in spite of what he's done on Tatooine, training would think, and he mentioned about an old friend who has kind of like seeing the ghost of Qui-Gon Jinn or something. Yeah, and apparently Padme's funeral takes place on her homeworld in Naboo, and meanwhile Vader and the Emperor oversee the construction of the Death Star. So Organa and his wife adopt Leia and take her to Alderaan, while Obi-Wan delivers Luke to his step-uncle and aunt, Owen and Beru Lars, on Tatooine, before going into exile there. And that's the end of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Now, I absolutely love it. I went to the theater and saw this, and I'll never forget, I do have it on DVD. It's the only Star Wars movie I got on DVD, but I absolutely love it. It's my favorite of the prequel trilogy. But I'm not sure if I would count it as my favorite of the 9-part Skywalker saga overall. Well, plus the others, two movies that I'm ranking. But anyway, we'll see where that winds up when I rank the Skywalker saga and the anthology movies. Maybe I might rank them. I don't know. Let's just wait and see if I decide. Would I recommend this movie? Most definitely. This is definitely a good movie The cast was great. John Williams' score was great. Again, the battle on the volcano planet was absolutely epic and amazing and intense. Like I said, the cast was great as well. I just loved Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. It was definitely pretty good. So please tell me what you thought about the movie in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me again in a little while when I review Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.